Funny story, I think, how you ended up in Suede.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like, it was a bit of luck, really. It was the right place at the right time sort of thing, you know. It's like, if I'd been anyone else or at any other stage in my life, I wouldn't have gone for that job. So, you know, it was just a bit of luck, and it clicked, you know. It was like, it was a godsend, divine intervention it was. And we all clicked, and that's how it happened. It was funny at the time, yeah, I couldn't believe it.
Is it true that you found the job through an advertisement?
Well, not really. It's just it was just general news, you know. I mean, everybody knew that the band were looking for another member, and you know, and I just wrote off to their fan club, as it were, you know. And I got the address for that and sent off the tape, and it was, you know, a bit of luck that it was any good, really, because I wasn't sure whether it was any good.
But what's your story? How did you end up in this band with
this motley crew of sailors? Well, I was in London, just down the road from where they were recording demos for the new album. And I just happened to, because I know Simon, because he's my cousin. And so I knew the band anyway. I just went down to the studio and started playing around on the piano in the studio, and I got invited down to rehearsal and listen to their new material, and sort of got ingested into the band that way, really.
He ignored our pleas for him to never ever come back.
Someone told you before you joined the band that you were actually going to be in the best band in the world, maybe? Would you believe them?
Yeah, because I was an arrogant little sod back there. I would have said, yeah, of course I am. Sorry. No, it's just, you know, it's self-belief, you know. And if you're as arrogant as the both of us are, then yes, we would have reckoned that we would have been the best band.
It's a dream come true, really, though. So, no, we wouldn't have believed it, but it's really quite good.
Trash, it's the single that's been playing a lot on Finnish radio and TV at the moment. A short story about Trash.
Well, when it first started, it was a completely different song. It depends if you want an anecdote or...
Yeah, please.
And it chopped and changed, and it took a long time, actually. It was one of the last songs we recorded for the record, and it seemed to wrap everything up really nicely. And it was the last time we got together out of all of the Thames, and that's why it's got such a kind of like a fresh sound. We went into the studio and said, right, you know, we've vaguely got a chorus for this, you know, we've got a little bit of a verse going on, but no, we got to do it. So we just went in there and just bashed it out, you know, and then, like, within a couple of weeks it turned into this archetypal coming up song, which is, you know, why it's the first single and the first track. And it's great. It's a live favourite as well, even though people don't really know it now, which is good, because it's that sort of song.
Then it's working.
And it's working title with Piss Pot.
And there's a story behind that, I
No, there isn't actually. I couldn't think of any other word for it.
It's where Richard wrote it.
I think it's totally true that the mood of the record is completely different, you know, virtually the other end of the scale, just because it's, you know, the mood is like utter jubilance. You can tell right from the first track, which is a new single, Trash. It's just like, from then on in, it's kind of like a celebration of everything around us. You know? And it was the sort of record that it was easy to make because of the mood in the band, so, you know, so upwards, you know, reaching for the sky sort of thing. We grabbed it, really. We've done very well.
Yes, we have.
Thank you.
Could you point out the reason why you are so upgoing, in a good mood on this new record? Is there something special that happened?
Yeah, it's just the way that the songs got written and the way the band worked. It's kind of like there's a sort of a a magic there. You know, we got the you know, the magic that created all those 10 songs on the record and all the B-sides and everything as well. And that's just like that. That is a magic that needs to be celebrated. I think, 'cause, you know, not many bands get it. So you know, a well-oiled footballing machine. The songs have been written on this record, it's been so much more open and than it was before. You know,
it's good to have three as well, because while two of them are arguing, the other one can go off and write a song, so it's quite a good number. There's definitely not music, not even my music. More like the flavours of crisps and things.
Yeah.
We absorb things from everyday life. So
I get inspired by losing card games. That really, you know.
You lose a lot?
You lose
I
a
lose
lot.
all the time. Terrible.
Money or just the game?
I always
Just
end up
matches. He plays with matches.
everything. I always end up naked at the end of flights because you know, we play
Well,
sports.
that's another story.
Not as much as people think, actually.
Only as
People
much
think-
as when you get up in the morning, you think, oh, how do people going to imagine these be? It's just like, it's a thing too. You don't imagine, oh, I'm going to be seen by this many people.
People have always thought that Suede are obsessed by their image anyway, and they're not. You know, we're obsessed
we
with
are.
the music. Wow, you know.
There he goes.
No, so
There you go.
we're obsessed with our own music. That's if that's a bad point, then that's true. But image, you know, is something that it's worth making an effort in a photo or on stage to look good and stuff. But it's not the be all and end all of it, because no one remembers the photo, but people do remember a single. You know.
Nonny.
4 years ago, while Blur was still